Ladies and gentlemen, patch notes is out. I'm here. I'm here to answer and question everything with you guys. I'm here. Everything's a-okay. All right. We've got another round of tweaks coming to Marvel Rivals. We're rolling out a brand new chain CC protection system to save you from endless stun locks. Bucky Barnes is trading in his crowd control for pure firepower. And Ultron is expanding his robotic wrath across the battlefield? Ultron's here? All right, adjustments. Chain CC. In Season 7.5, we introduced the Chain CC protection mechanic to ensure combat remains fluid and fair. Here are the specific rules. The trigger. If a hero suffers 5.5 seconds of total CC duration or is hit by 6 CC effects within a 7-second window, Chain CC protection activates. This instantly purges all active CC effects and grants the hero 30% tenacity for 3 seconds. Ooh, okay. Tenacity. What is tenacity? Scaling tenacity. Tenacity proportionally reduces the duration of incoming CC. While active, every new CC effect applied to the hero increases their tenacity by 10% and extends the buff duration by 0.5 seconds. Total immunity. If tenacity reaches 100%, the hero becomes completely CC immune until the buff expires. During this window, incoming CC will not grant further tenacity or extend the immunity duration. Okay, W's. Cinematic expectations. Certain animation-driven CC effects such as Emma Frost's Carbon Crush and Monster Hulk's World Breaker bypass this system. Tenacity cannot reduce their durations, nor will they be interrupted if Chain CC protection triggers. Any standard CC effects applied during these cinematic moves will be cleared and tenacity applied only after the cinematic ability concludes. Cooldown. The CC protection system has a 5-second cooldown which begins the moment the final tenacity effect expires. All right, so far we have CC block, kinda. I'm down for that, all great. All right, let's look at the Vanguards. Okay, only 3 Vanguards. Emma, Deadpool, and Penny. Emma Frost. We're slightly lowering the energy cost of the White Queen's ultimate to boost her suppression power on the battlefield. Reduce the energy cost of Psionic Seduction from 3400 to 31. W. Deadpool Vanguard. We're slightly dialing back the Vanguard pulls burst damage and survivability gains from his gun form ultimate. Gotta keep things fair even for the Merc with a mouth. Reduce the Band Hammer gun form bonus health gain per hammer hit from 80 to 60. And from 80 to 70 upgraded. That's really not a lot. For the normal, it's legit a 20 loss in health, but for the upgrade, it's just 10. So it's not that much. The Band Hammer ultimate damage dealt from 45 to 35. Oof. That might hurt for him. Reduce bonus attack speed provided by Deadpool in your area. The circle. Vanguard to duelist Desert Eagles. Dual Desert Eagles. Vanguard 60 to 40. Okay, that's not even that much. I'll be honest, he's still gonna be the same. Penny Parker. We're slightly reducing Penny's base survivability, but enhancing the deployment range and protection of her cyberwebs, while also improving the hit experience of her primary attack. This aims to strengthen Penny in positional warfare. Now she can cover more ground with her cyberwebs and flexibly using her support effects will help the team handle specific enemy dives, so she's gonna be kind of like a anti-dive. Okay. Reduce base health from 700 to 650. Wow. Not what I expected, but it is what it is. Increase the maximum number of cyberwebs that can exist from 3 to 4. Nice. Okay. Increase bonus health cap provided by Penny by cyberwebs from 150 to 200. Insane. Increase cyberweb cluster projectile speed from 120 to 150. All the Penny players are having fun tonight. All right. Duelist. That's a big one for Winter Soldier. All right, let's just worry about these two. Duelist. Sorry, I'm in the server and everyone's fucking yapping about it. 1 hour. Okay. Elsa Bloodstone. We're reining in Elsa's mobility and her threat level against Vanguards. The Monster Hunter needs to pace herself out there in the time stream. Increase Helix advanced cooldown from 8 to 10. Cooldown at max passive stacks from 2 to 4 seconds. Reduce monster piercer percentage damage per pellet from 1.2 to 0.8. Damn! Reduce total percentage when all 5 hits from 6 to 4. Xiang note, when all pellets hit, damage against a 275 hero drops from 81.5 to 76. Against a 700 HP hero, it dropped from 107 to 93. Yowzers, girl. All right. She looks like that could hurt even more, especially with the nerf she got from the beginning of the season. Yikes. she might be around the same area as Magic. Magic might be just like 1% better, but overall Elsa's still the better pick. Human Torch. Obviously, I like playing Human Torch now. I never actually gave in my side notes for anybody, but Human Torch, I like him. We're tweaking the Human Torch mobility mechanics to boost his burst mobility and enhance his gameplay pacing. At the same time, we want his movements to be a bit more predictable for his opponents. Flame on, but with a plan, rivals. Plasma body mechanic adjusted. Upon casting, he immediately dashes a short distance in the direction of movement and enters the plasma body state for 4 seconds. This ability now has 2 charges with a 10-second recharge per time. There is a 4-second cooldown between consecutive casts. Get it? 4 seconds. Plasma body. Now, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, plasma body is a shift. Oh, you're giving him 2 bursts. Okay, that makes sense. I understand now. All right, that's actually a W. That's kind of a big buff. You're giving him a burst, a dash when he does this, and he goes faster. But also, you're nerfing it to have an actual like cooldown instead of it just being energy. That's the only nerf about it, that it has a fucking limitation. But other than that, this is actually pretty good. All right, Winter Soldier. Bucky has a bit too much CC, which caused some serious frustration for enemies, especially when facing dive vanguards, duelists, or anchor vanguards. He felt like a bodyguard than a lethal operative. We're reducing his CC capabilities and slightly buffing his frontal damage output to enrich his combat experience and make him feel like the true soldier he is. Remove Trooper Fist grounded effect on enemies. Really? Wow, okay. That's okay. That's not bad. I kind of hated that, but like I also liked using it against enemies, so I don't mind it going away. It kind of hurts, but I don't really care. If they're making his weapons stronger, he's still gonna kill them. Reduce cooldown from 12 to 10, W. Excuse me. Increase Bionica cooldown from 12 to 15. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Increase rotor stern projectile damage from 75 to 80. He's doing 240 total. Decrease Spellfield again? We just decreased it from 60 to 55. Now it's 45. Wow. That's crazy. But he's still strong. Like this doesn't really matter. You're not really hooking anybody unless you're doing that one trick thing. Not one trick, what is it? That special trick where you pull them and then turn around immediately and then push them up and then gang them up with your team. That's the only reason that's gonna fucking affect you. Other than that, it's not really a big difference. Reduce tainted voltage single charge energized time from 6 to 5. W man. Increase Kraken impact culling threshold from 15 to 20%. If I'm right about this is the red bar, right? Which means now he's fucking them up even more with his ult. Which means we're kind of back to season 2 Bucky, season 1 Bucky, just without the main what's it called? Without his abilities being overpowered. Like he's mostly now an actual DPS with this. Reduce base damage from 80 to 70 of the ult. Okay. Wow. This isn't let me tell my friend. Let me get him in. It's not really a nerf for Bucky, but like he's way stronger.
Ew.
Bucky, Winter Soldier.
Hey.
He's getting more damage, but like his abilities are getting hit a little bit, but he's actually stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah. All right, I'm gonna talk about Ultron. I want to see Ultron. Fuck out the way, bitch. Strategist. Adam, Cloak, Jeff, Luna, Ultron. All right, Ultron has a big one. Adam Warlock. We're giving Adam Warlock a little cosmic boost to his healing capabilities. Oh? Increased cosmic cluster cooldown provided to Avatar livestream from 0.05 to 0.08. Adam's my guy, dude. He's always gonna be my guy. Hell yeah. W to Adam Warlock. Cloak and Dagger, we're nerfing Cloak and Dagger's ult. That's W. W mans. From 13 to 11. Whew, kick her out of here. Jeff. What did Jeffrey do? What did my boy Jeffrey do? We're slightly reducing the pressure we're slightly reducing the pressure to our favorite land shark. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. We're slightly reducing the pressure our favorite land shark puts on the enemy backline. Good boy, Jeff. But let's give him a breather. Joyful splash damage. Fall off now starts at 15 meters. It was 20. And it drops from 60 at the base of 30. Oh, that's the new one. And damage drops to 60% of base damage at 30 meters. It used to be 65% at 40. Reduce Jeff's ultimate recovery time when failing to swallow any targets from one. Thank you. Oh my God. The fact that I was just like that phased, like I got nobody and I'm just looking like that forever. 0.4 seconds. Amazing. He just got better. Luna, a small encore for Luna Snow to enhance her base combat capabilities, increase light and dark ice damage and healing from 22 to 24. Wait a minute. Please tell me light and dark ice is not. Yeah, it is. Okay. We just buffed Luna. We just buffed Luna. She does 24 per round. She does 3 bursts. 24 times 3. Do the math. She's tough. And she crits. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. All right, Ultron. God damn. We're expanding the battlefield coverage of Ultron's ultimate. There are no strings on him. We've adjusted the logic of Ultron's ultimate. The 4 Ultron drones surrounding Ultron will no longer shoot directly at the crosshair target. Instead, they will bombard the area around the target. The bombardment area matches Ultron, but with slightly lower values. With this adjustment, the coverage area of Rage of Ultron is increased from a 3-meter radius to a 6-meter radius. Jesus. Okay. After activating Rage of Ultron, increase Ultron's Encephaloray's damage from 8 to 18. Increase the drone's damage from 8 to 12. What the? We're doing 30. One Ultron drone and me are doing 30 damage, and that shit goes 5 times. So that's 150. What the? New spell field damage fall off. I knew something. I knew something was happening. Come on. Starts at 1.5 meters after Encephalorays explode, with a max fall off of 50% at 3 meters. Increase healing effects on allies from 25 to 40. Damage and healing effects on targets with the original 3-meter radius remain roughly the same. Now give me one more drone and then he's the perfect healer. He's the best healer of all time. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, team ups. Adjusted or removed. Oh, they're not removed. Okay. Guardian of the Deep. Venom, Jeff the Land Shark, Hela. Even the Goddess of Death and a Okay, what is it? Reduce excess healing converted to bonus from 100 to 50. Reduce healing efficiency from 70 to 60. This is towards Jeff. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. And then the new team up. Black Cat gets a 5% damage boost. White Fox gets a new ability that's tough. Cap gets a new ability that's tough. Wow. Okay, out of everybody here, who got it the worst? I think Elsa got it the worst, number 1. And then Cloak and Dagger got it the second worst. And then Deadpool. Who got it the best? It's honestly a tie between 4 people. And that's Penny, Human Torch, Winter Soldier, and Ultron. That's a tie because number 1's Luna because she got more healing. What the fuck was that idea about? We didn't need. Okay. It's okay. And the thing is, they didn't even say one or the other. It's both damage and healing. She's healing more.